Here's the thing about AI governance. It's only as strong as the evidence you have to back it up. So in this explainer, we're going to get right into it. We're talking about the essential documents, the reports, the records, what we call governance artifacts, that leaders absolutely must demand before any AI system gets the green light.
So let's just think about this for a second. Have you ever seen a demo of an AI system that just looks incredible? I mean, truly impressive on the surface. But you got this nagging feeling that you have no real clue what's happening under the hood? That right there, that's the core problem. The output might look fantastic, but without any verified proof of its safety and reliability, leaders are basically making huge, high-stakes decisions completely in the dark. And this is the crucial mental shift that has to happen. It's all about moving away from simply assuming an AI is safe, that it's fair, that it's effective, and moving towards demanding cold, hard evidence that proves it. This isn't just a good idea. It's really the foundation of what it means to be a responsible AI leader.
So what in the world is a governance artifact? I know, it sounds a little formal, but think of it this way. It's any document, any report, or any record that shows that an AI system is actually safe, legal, and being managed properly. It's the paper trail, the proof that all the responsible work has actually been done.
And that's exactly why these documents are so powerful. They give you tangible proof. They give leaders the confidence they need to move forward without having to be a data scientist themselves. They're designed to give you clear, accessible assurance that things are on the right track. All right, so we're going to break down 7 of these essential artifacts into 3 logical groups. Let's start at the beginning with the first 3, which I like to call the foundation. This is all about making sure you're building your AI project on solid ground right from the get-go.
So these foundational artifacts are 1. The use case definition, 2. The risk assessment, and 3. The control plan. Let's dig into each one.
First up, the use case definition. Now this document is so critical because it forces everyone to have absolute clarity from day one. It makes you answer the most basic questions. What problem are we actually trying to solve here? Why do we even need AI for this? Who's going to be impacted? You know, this single artifact prevents those vague, poorly scoped projects that, let's be honest, are often doomed from the start. A clear use case leads to clear governance.
Okay, next is the risk assessment, and this builds directly on that use case. What's so interesting here is just how comprehensive this needs to be. Because look, every single AI system introduces risks, and this document is what makes them visible. We're talking about everything from data and security risks to ethical, legal, and even reputational threats. It gives leaders total visibility into what they're really up against.
Now, identifying risks is one thing, but actively managing them is what really matters. That is where the control plan comes in. This artifact is the proof that those risks aren't just sitting on some list somewhere. They're actually being dealt with through specific actions. It outlines things like data protection measures, bias testing, and what kind of human oversight is required. It's the how we're going to fix it document.
Okay, so we've laid the foundation. Now it's time to move to the next phase, proving the AI actually works the way it's supposed to. These next 2 artifacts are what take the project from being just a concept, just a theory, to becoming a trusted and validated reality. And the 2 artifacts we're talking about here are the testing and validation report and the model card. Let's break them down.
This one is all about proving reliability. The testing and validation report, this is your hard evidence that the AI performs as promised. And we're not just talking about accuracy here. This includes bias testing, stress testing, and security testing. You can really think of this report as the final gatekeeper that prevents an unsafe or unreliable system from ever going live. And next up, we have the model card. Now, the best way to think of this is like the nutrition label for your AI. Seriously, it's a simple, non-technical summary that explains what the model's purpose is, what its known limitations are, the data it was trained on, and, this is critical, its appropriate and inappropriate uses. This artifact is just absolutely essential for transparency.
All right, the model is built, it's been validated, but the work is not done. The final phase is all about making sure there's long-term accountability and safety after the system has been deployed. These last 2 artifacts are totally key to staying safe over time.
So these final 2 are the monitoring and incident response plan and the periodic review record. Here's a critical fact about AI systems that you have to remember. Their performance can degrade or drift as they start to see new real-world data. And that's exactly why a monitoring and incident response plan is non-negotiable. This document outlines precisely what will be monitored, who is responsible for watching it, and exactly how any incidents or problems will be handled.
It's the playbook for ongoing safety.
And that brings us to the final piece of the puzzle, the periodic review record. This is what long-term accountability looks like in practice. It's a formal process for regular check-ins that documents the AI's performance, analyzes any model drift, and updates the risk assessments over time. This is what ensures continuous governance.
So let's just pull it all together right here. This is it, your 7-point evidence checklist. You've got the use case definition, the risk assessment, the control plan, the testing report, the model card, the monitoring plan, and finally, the periodic review record. This is the evidence that leaders should be demanding for every single AI project.
Ultimately, this is what it all comes down to. Governance artifacts are the things that turn the whole idea of responsible AI from some vague theory into a practical reality. They provide leaders with the concrete, tangible evidence needed to make safe, confident, and frankly, defensible decisions.
So, I'll leave you with one final question to take back to your organization. As you build and deploy your AI systems, are you running on assumptions or are you running on evidence?